And now we are going to test out Hexcatcher control! Which might be might end up being absolute poop in this deck. It might absolutely do nothing. It's basically like a blue control-ish deck. But it's like an excuse to play with Brineborn, Cutthroat, Mutavault, and that's it. That's the, yeah, there we go. That's enough Merfolk for me. Still call this Merfolk deck. Brineborn, Cutthroat, Hexcatcher, and Svelune. Behold all my Merfolk. It's possible Hall of the Storm Giant should be Fairy Conclave to have synergy with Spellstutter Sprite and Brazen Borrower, or like more or less Spellstutter Sprite, but I will trust that this, I mean, I can still make a fairy out of Mutavault if I really need to. I can just tap it, turn it into a fairy, and then Spellstutter Sprite. Put down the island, sir, and walk away from the card game. That's weird. New list looks, well, I don't know if it's good, but it's what I'm gonna run with. Oh, here it is. We lost the die roll. That's okay. This is more of like a control deck anyway, so I don't care. I guess we'll keep this. Ooh, this be burn. This be burn. Spellstutter Sprite is good versus them. Also, this will also be good versus them. Everything is good versus them. Uh-oh. Brineborn Cutthroat has been revealed. Well, let's hope that's gonna be the end of their one drops. So they're gonna hit me for quite a bit of things, but I've got a lot of counter magic in my hand. Like a lot of counter magic. And there's the Rift Bolt. There's a blast. Oh, that is very good versus this board. What do I even do? This looks so bad for them. I can also bounce something. Okay, hold on. This thing's coming off next turn. Can I counter that? No, it has to be equal. Whatever. Okay, I'll just pass and figure it out. Prowess. Yes. I might, like, bounce one or something. Ooh, this is very different. Okay, so you can hit me for 2. I think I'm just gonna get hit for 5. Go to nothing? No, that's too dangerous. Maybe it's not too dangerous. Well, I can still bounce one. Like, it's not that bad. Dismember. God, that's a terrible card right now. I probably should bounce and ignore this Blast Zone tech. Well, okay, I'm not gonna block. Now I'm gonna see if they're gonna play a spell. If it's Boros Charm, I guess I'll Hexcatcher it. We might still lose this. Yeah, I have to Hexcatcher that. So we're gonna go down to 4, which is not necessarily terrible. Well, actually, yeah, it's terrible. It's really, really bad. I have a Merfolk. I have a few Merfolk. How many Merfolk do I have? We've got Merfolk. I could... Okay, so I can play a Blast Zone and just blow these fools up, and if they have another Boros Charm, I'm dead. So that is not ideal. I need like another Chalice. Chalice on 2 would be great. I can't bounce this. Okay, how am I going to get out of this? Because I have to like counter things consistently from here on out. I'll just play Blast. I mean, I don't have to play anything on my turn. I'll just pass. Bro, these things are blue creatures, are not merfolk. Correct. Actually, I should have played the maybe I should have played the Hexcatcher first. Do I have any other fairies in hand? This is a fairy. Okay, so if I can get Brazen Borrower out and Spellstutter Sprite would be okay. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. So I actually can't get rid of this Blast Zone just yet. One problem, I don't have any way of like stabilizing. Like I have no idea how I'm gonna stabilize against this. Like I don't know how to, like I can sort of stabilize, but I don't know how to turn the corner. I got a little arrogant. This stupid thing on the, if we were on the play would have crushed them, but on the draw it was not so easy. Okay, let them attack. Svelune is not bad. You know, I think I have to risk it and hope that they do not have, what's it called, a Boros Charm. Or do I just block here? Yeah, I can block and bounce. This is not bad. If they don't have Boros Charm, I'm fine. If I play Hexcatcher right now, they could actually, what's it called? Searing Blaze for 1. I get hit for 1. And it would just be a really bad spot. And then I would go to 1. Actually, if they still had Searing Blaze, I'd still be in trouble. Okay, so hopefully they don't have Boros Charm here. That is an alternative problem. Okay, so I have to like, I don't know. What am I even doing versus this, chat? Oh, why'd I even do that? Could have been my only means. I think we're just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Oops. A little too low life to use my Dismember. Actually, I didn't do anything right here. I've done nothing right. I can take this Blast Zone up and then pop it, but then I don't know. If they have a bunch of 1-drops in their hand, I guess I still live. But that's very unlikely. On the draw, always difficult with Merfolk versus a mono red. Not necessarily burn, especially with Hexcatcher in it. Moving on to game 2. Okay, I'll take Mystical Disputes. Ratchet Bomb seems okay. Spreading Seas is definitely good. Actually, it's not definitely good. It's just... Actually, on the play, it's probably fine. Well, we'll see if I have better things to bring in. Brazen Bar is okay because it can bounce things with Chalice. Dismember is terrible. Yeah, this card's really bad. Brineborn Cutthroat is okay. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to bring in Spreading Seas. I'll just bring in Ratchet Bomb for the stupid 1-drops. Maybe we'll take out one Brine Bone for another Ratchet Bomb. And we'll ship it. This looks like some sort of Chalice control deck. I think... Ah, this is so greedy. I'm gonna keep this. If I can go Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2, it's like GG. And I can Subtlety the first 1-drop, then play Chalice on 1. Okay, this is super greedy. And I have 24 lands in this deck, so... Should be a Merfolk with Pro Red or something like Shine Scales, the Heart. I think Merfolk overall has a good game versus Burn anyway. It's not. It can be really good if they want it to be. Samuel is loving the Mono Blue Fairies list. Blast zones for days. We are so far from casting anything. Okay, that's some good news. Okay, so I can play this early, play this Chalice. And then if we can get, like, the whole idea is I want to get Chalice on 2, and then basically the game's over. Like, they are not going to come back from that. And then I can just play, like, 3-drops and 4-drops and win. Where can we see this Mono Blue Fairies list? This one? Or are you talking about... they might be talking about Pauper. Or they might be talking about this deck. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna keep Sveloon. Big butt. Big. Very big. Another Chalice. I guess we keep it for Chalice on 3. No, maybe we just have another Chalice on 1 just in case they get rid of the first Chalice on 1. Because they can't get rid of the second Chalice. Like, Chalice on 2 is going to be indestructible. You can still see the Pauper Fairy. That video should still be on this channel. So if you look up Pauper Fairies on this channel, you'll see them. It's the same mono blue list for every video. Okay. Any land. That'll do. And I don't even take damage from this. And then we can play Sveloon next turn. It's mono blue control, baby. Mono blue control. Well, as the title says, Hexcatcher control. Okay, Rift Bolt will get through, but there's only 12 Rift Bolts in the deck. Sure, I'll take some damage, no problem. What are they going to do with the Rift Bolt? My face or the Sveloon? Sure. Actually, there's what? Skewer the Critics. There are some cards, I guess. I guess it's not impossible for us to lose. You reckon they side in a Braid? They might have side in something like a Braid, Shattering Sprees, or something. So these are all dead. But anyway, so we can pass, I think. Because I'd rather keep my life total high. And then we're going to take up the Blast Zone and then blow up the Eidolon. And then start attacking. They'll definitely bring in some artifact destruction next turn. Clock is on. Another Blast Zone. So all they can play are like Skewer the Critics and Rift Bolts, that's it. And maybe we'll get a Chalice on 3. If I double Flash and Hexcatcher with Svelune be indestructible, if they resolve, yeah, but I've got Chalice on 2, which will counter it. Chalice on 2 shuts off almost my entire deck, but it also shuts off almost their entire deck as well. Okay, on the draw, is anything different? I don't think so. Keep this. Yeah, so many Chalices! This deck is basically mono blue fairies. Yeah, I would actually like it to push it a little bit more into the fairies direction, but you guys are here for Hexcatcher, and I do want to see what it's going to be like to play with Mutavault in this deck. With Hexcatcher. Maybe on the draw this is not that good of a matchup, because Eidolon on turn 2 probably is insanely strong. Sounds fine. Not good versus 1-drops, but it's fine. Okay, it looks like we're going to be up against an Eidolon. Hexcatcher's almost just good enough without other merfolk. Almost. Oh, they have nothing. That's not smart. Ooh, what do I do here? Are you gonna blow up my Chalice? They clearly have no 1-drops. I guess we're just gonna wait and get Chalice on 2. They might Boros Charm me here, that's fine. Actually, hold on. Maybe I will play Chalice on 1. Because if I play Chalice on 1, it might protect Svelune next turn. I don't know. They almost never have a Braid. They have, like, Smash to Smithereens or something. How's Hexcatcher feeling? Good. Okay, do I really play Chalice? No, okay, I'll just pass. Chalice on 2 seems so good. Too good. Too good to pass up. Why Spell Stutter? It's actually well positioned right now. Hits a lot of 1-drops, and hits the Cascade decks really hard. Hits Ephemerate. Underrated. Yeah, hit me for 4. If I had Counterspell, I'd counter it. Cannot counter that, though. I think I'm just gonna have a... maybe I keep this as a random creature in hand to discard. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep that as a random blue card to discard to to force a negation. If they try any funny stuff on their turn. Ooh, Mutavault is insane. Hopefully they don't have Path, because then I look stupid for keeping this Chalice in my hand. But maybe they dumped a bunch of their... Well, anyway, we'll see what happens here. Ugh, they have a lot of mana. Two Searing Blazes? Okay, not two Searing Blazes. You gonna try to build a full mono blue Fade list in Modern next? Yeah. I mean, this is actually what I wanted to play. It wouldn't be full on Fae. It would just be like mostly mono blue. It would just be this thing minus the Hexcatcher. But it would definitely have Spell Starter Sprite in it. I want to play Chalice on 4, but like I'm afraid bad things are gonna happen. Like they could double burn my Svelune down. And I would still have Mutavault for the Eidolon. But I could also just attack. I might be able to just be fine right here. But it'd just be so bad. Like, I can play Spell Starter Sprite. Yeah, I just pass. I have a lot of lands, so... No, but I don't want to keep playing spells. Every spell I play is going to get damage from Eidolon. So if I Chalice on 4, you kill Svelune with, like, I don't know, double Searing Blaze. I take, like, 8 damage. That's a lot of damage. I think I'm going to pass. And we're just gonna wait a little bit on this. Can only Chalice on 2, and it's like a bit risky. Okay, they're gonna fetch. Are they gonna make a move? No, they did not make a move. Oh, they're gonna draw a card. Oh, maybe they're screwed. Are they flooding out? Maybe they're flooding out. Maybe I should be attacking. I do have a Mutavault that I can use. Okay, so for that... I can Spell Starter Sprite. Okay, I'm in a really good position to attack next turn now. Oh, this is nice. I can play Chalice on 2 and still have a counterspell out. Oh, damn it. I should play Chalice first. See if they, like, Searing Blaze my Spell Starter Sprite. Another Mutavault, which is good. Maybe I just do nothing. Or maybe I just play Chalice on 1. No, if I play Chalice on 1, I get hit with more damage. Okay, just pass. Just pass! They're not playing any burn spells. What the hell? But if I can get ahead on damage, it won't be that big of a deal. Okay, we let that resolve. No big deal. I can try to block it with Mutavault. Oh, they want to do nothing. Hexcatcher. Go to attack again. One more land. I can play Chalice on 2. And hold up counter magic. I don't understand why no Chalice versus Burn. I've been in a situation where they could, if I try to play Chalice, they could like unleash a bunch of fury against my Svelune and then attack, and then I might be in a really bad spot from behind. Ooh, Ratchet Bomb, not bad. Okay, so like if they double block, I can play Hexcatcher and that would be worth it. Sure. And then maybe we're gonna fight a little bit of a war over this Hexcatcher. Oh, nothing happens. I have no idea what's in their hand. Their hand sucks. But I'm just gonna pretend nothing's happening. Probably should have Mystical Disputed that. Sure. Do I have lethal? I just need 6 mana up. Okay, I'll leave up the 6. Do I have 7, 8, 9? I mean, I do have lethal if I go with everything. Oh yeah, and I can protect it with a lot of counter magic, because each Mutavault is a Merfolk. I do like the new Merfolk. The new Lord is okay. The new Lord is okay. He's got nothing but... Maybe! Maybe there's Smash to Smithereens in hand and nothing's been able to target anything. That does happen sometimes. They've got the Artifact Destruction in hand and nothing to use it on. And they conceded. Alright, we win game 1. With our Hexcatcher control. For anyone just joining us right now, this is the deck we're running. Way more of a controlling build. Spellstutter Sprite, Brineborn Cutthroat, Mutavaults that can randomly turn into Curse Catchers. But it's like more of a mono blue control deck. With Hexcatcher. I mean, it's basically mono blue Flash. Hope it's still entertaining. One game down, 4 more to go. We had a good league the first one. Not with this deck, with the other deck. I can keep this. And we won the die roll. Have you played 12 Lord Merfolk? Yep, that was in my first league. I think turn 2 we can go Brineborn, try to protect against something with Force Negation, then we might play Subtlety later on. And these Mutavaults are all going to be juicy. They're all creatures. Man, I miss Mutavault. Maybe I should have started off with Mutavault, because I have nothing else to play with. I have no double blue cards in my deck. Wood Foothills, are we up against Burn again? Ooh, Hexcatcher. Went 4-1 with the Lord plan an hour ago. Good man, John. Good man. What's your opinion on Collected Company, by the way? I keep getting wrecked by that card from winning board states. What the hell is this? Jetmir's Garden. Okay. Don't know what that means. You mean against Merfolk? Merfolk has plenty of game against it. It's just a spell. Just counter it. There's a build Cylinderus going around with Force Valent. Yeah, this is what I've modeled my build against perfectly. It's 100% the same thing. Jun Shadow. I don't know. It's not even... There's not even any black mana here. I don't know what we're up against. I'm going to play Otawara so that we have the option to protect our Cutthroat with Force Negation. At some point, we'll just Subtlety. But right now, our opponent did nothing on turn 1, nothing on turn 2. I like it! I like it! They're still doing nothing. There's a massive multicolor deck. Maybe some Domain deck? They might be Domain. They're still doing nothing. A little bit concerning. Okay, we'll trigger our Brineborn. Get a little bigger. Domain aggro with a really slow draw, I guess. And they just shocked themselves, so they got something to do. Lightning Helix. Tribal Flame's a sorcerer, I think, right? Stay slapped. Yeah, if there was ever a time for Brineborn Cutthroat, it's going to be this deck. Prismari Command. Draw 2, discard 2. This makes me feel like I should be holding on to the Force and Negations. Whoa, hold up. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Are you a Trixie? Actually, I have no idea what this deck is. Anyway, so Brineborn gets bigger. I'm just holding up Subtlety, but I don't know if I was supposed to hold on. I don't know what the deck is, so I don't know if I'm supposed to hold on to the Subtlety or hold on to the Force and Negation, but I can cast Subtlety more easily. So if this is... what's it called? If this is a deck where you've like put a creature in play and then blow it up, at least we have that covered. You want to bolt this thing? All right, well, it's goner. It's gonna die anyway. It looks like I have to keep the Force Negation. I'm just gonna go for it. Prismari Command can't kill this anymore. Hopefully nothing can kill this. So that's 8 damage by itself. Blast Zone, we might as well just go all in. Hopefully there's no surprise board wipe here. Okay, they just concede. I have no idea what this is. You think it's just creativity? I thought it was creativity. It still could be creativity. Spring Sea's good versus creativity. It hurts the mountain plan. Chalice. I think it doesn't. Chalice does nothing here. Dismember sorta does something, but not really. Actually, I think what works is Ratchet Bomb, because if you have Ratchet Bomb on 0, it affects all the tokens. any tokens. Any 0 mana artifacts, 0 mana creatures. So Ratchet Bomb is probably good. Any counter magic is good. And I don't have enough stuff to bring in. So we'll bring in Spreading. I could actually bring in Hurkyl's Recall. And one Spreading Seas, I guess, to slow their mountain plan down. I can bounce all their art. It's a weird card, but I could bounce all their artifact crap. Yeah, Dre agrees. Dre likes it. Okay, we'll go with that. Hurkyl's Recall is likely to be better than Dismember. You might not need to bring in a whole lot. You have a whole lot of tempo already. Well, I need to bring in stuff because I have... It's not so much I want to bring in a bunch of stuff. It's just I have a lot of stuff to take out. I don't... Like, the Chalice of the Void is trash. The Dismember is very dubious because they target several things at once. I don't even know if Spellstutter Spread is good here. Well, you can hit Bolt, I guess. Keep. It might be good when we start fighting over counter magic, like we like force negate, then they play, I don't know, Veil of Summer. I don't know if that's even in their deck, but you know, like some 1 mana counter spell, and then we Spellstutter Spread it. Have we gone full Pauper Modern with this list? Well, not quite. There's no ninjas in this deck. Oh, Brineborn, perfect. Actually, we're assembling quite a good clock here. They're playing around the Hexcatcher. They're playing around the Hexcatcher. So we're definitely forcing this, but I think we'll get Brineborn out first. So that we can get like a little bit of a trigger off of this. Actually, we'll probably dump the Spellstutter Sprite. What is this? Is the green? No, no green. But it's red. Okay, fair enough. I think I punted there? No, maybe not. I have to play something. I'm thinking I should just let this Wrenn resolve. It will tick up and do nothing, and then I flash in my Brineborn. But it's just a 2-1. Maybe it doesn't work. It's only a 2-1. I attack for 2, it goes down to 2, and I still have problems. Ratchet Bomb. Red, red, red. Pass. My personal thought is if Wrenn resolves, it will spiral out of control. No, that's fine, but like they were close to tapped out. I could have, I don't think it was that dangerous. Mirror, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Counter this. Maybe we could have bounced the Wrenn with Borrower. That's a neat line. Okay, we'll just leave this on. This may not be that great here, because, what's it called? They have Prismari Command. They'll just try to blow it up. Prismari Command blows things up. But for as long as Ratchet Bomb's on the battlefield, I don't think they can combo off. Maybe we'll get to a point where they just have to hardcast a Creativity. Lands your opponents control with the chosen name lose all land types and abilities, and they gain add 1 mana of any color. Oh, they'll name Hall of the Storm Giants, I guess. Minamo. Okay, then. It's over for Minamo. I think I should keep the Ottawa in hand, so I'm just going to pass. And we're going to start playing some phase at end of turn. We're going to fade up. We're going to fade up. All the combo cards, I think, are at sorcery speed. They're all at sorcery speed, right? Okay, we got another Ottawa, so... You need 6 mana. I'm so far, I might as well just keep the Ottawas in hand. Turn off Mutavaults too? Well, if it would, it could if it would. I'm getting a little concerned they're just gonna hardcast an Archon. What is that, 8 mana? They got 6 of it out right now. I'm still pretty far from doing anything. Well, there's a Svelune. Yeah, I'll play this Svelune because it threatens a victory next turn. I hope that wasn't a blunder, though. Maybe you should take up the Ratchet Bomb so it can blow up an Archon? No! This is called, like, all the cards that they blow up with creativity can be blown up with Ratchet Bomb. All the artifacts, all the creatures. So at the moment I take up Ratchet Bomb, I screw myself. Witherfang, trying to lose games once again. In only 45 turns, we can blow up that Archon. Yeah. They'll probably get the Archon out before I can get the Ratchet Bomb out. What is this? They can destroy anything. Destroy X target creatures and or artifacts. For each perm destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards on the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. Those players can... Okay, so interesting. So they might... These are big creatures. They're doing what they gotta do to survive in this economy. I got a Brineborn Cutthroat and a Subtlety. And another Ratchet Bomb. So one of them can go up. This is funny. So we'll attack our opponent for 5. We are vulnerable to, like, Anger of the Gods, though. This is not ideal. I'm not happy about this. Oh god. Well, I mean, I guess I can bounce something back to my hand. Bounce Subtlety if I need to. That's not how they wanted to use their creativity, though. Teferi Time Raveler. Whatevers, I can't do anything about this. I guess what I can do, though, is I could counter this trigger so they don't draw a card. So just in case you need a card really badly, you're not going to get it anymore. And hopefully this will just get in for victory. There. Woo! Crappiest Ottawa I ever used. We won. Alright, we're 2-0 so far. With Hexcatcher control. So for anyone who wants to see the deck. TCG dude. Hey Fish fam, logging into World of Warcraft Classic 261 minute. Guess I'm here for a while? Yes. Okay, so basically it's like a mono blue. I mean, they actually played red and 6 on turn 3, probably to play around the Hexcatcher. So should be good. Okay, here we go. Go back. Oops, no. It was the most creative use of creativity I ever saw. It was the most creative use of creativity. We need more fairy. No, no, not for Bitter Blossom. Never. Bitter Blossom, never. I don't think there's ever a situation where Bitter Blossom is going to be playable. Okay, we won the die roll. And the hand is great. We're going to keep... We're up against Yorion. Oh, the hand is terrible then. Okay, this is interesting. We do have a lot of fairies. I don't know if I can stop like a Ren and 6 on turn 2 though. Well, maybe Mutavault can help. Ether Vial. So it's death and taxes. Oops, I screwed that up. I should have played Hall of the Storm Giants next turn. There. I need to get rid of this Ether Vial so I can Spellstarter Sprite it. If it's death and taxes, we are probably in trouble. Oh, they shot themselves in the face. Oh, we got to counter something. Hallelujah. Unless they're gonna path. I don't hate Iraq. I never did. I just never cared. Spellstarter Sprite's gonna get turned on. Yes, yes. All these blast zones. Holy crap. This is what's gonna happen to your vial. Alright. Literally mono blue Fae here. This is what it looks like. I watched Electric Blob play Green Black in Modern with Blossom and it was okay. Yeah, okay is the best you're gonna get out of that card. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't pass the turn. What is this? Giver of Runes? Sure. That's also gonna get blown up by our Blast Zone. Come on, cast something. Just do it. You know you want to do it. Alright, they did nothing. I'll do nothing. Another Mutavault. So... I hope they don't have too many equipment. So after they activate the vial, I will activate Blast Zone and blow everything up. I'm sure this is Stoneforge Mystic. It's not. Oh, it's way worse. Okay, so from here I will pop this. Get rid of Giver of Runes and the Ether Vial. Don't deal with this shit anymore. Oh, you have other things to do? Oh, you want to eat. You want to eat! Look at this thing eat! It's so hungry. It's gonna hit me for 4. You done eating? You big and fat now? Enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Spells your opponent's cast with the chosen name cost 2 more to cast. Activate ability is the source of the chosen name cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. Interesting. They might nail my Dismember. Yeah, very bad, kitty. I don't think they'll name Mutavault, because I'm not in a position to even block with Mutavault. Yeah, they go for the Dismember, so it's basically 3 mana. I gotta get rid of the stupid Lion Sash. Which is fair. And then they're still gonna cast something. I need to get rid of this Lion Sash, it's just too annoying. I don't have, and this, I don't think this is that big of a deal. Or maybe I don't need to do anything just yet, like, no, but it's gonna be 4 damage. Okay, I'll attack for 1. I don't think they're playing Ephemerate. Please do not play Ephemerate. That would blow me out so hard. Is that even better than playing Paulo? I don't know about Peacekeeper. I don't know either. It just has Vigilance. Yeah, this is going to cost a lot no matter what. Oh, you do have Ephemerate? Oh, wow. Okay. This is not how I wanted to use the Force Negation, but... Actually, maybe I could have let it resolve. I mean, it wasn't that dangerous. Oh, but then it could blink the, I guess, the Peacekeeper. Make the rest of my hand pretty annoying. But now you can just reactivate if you totally missed your chance. Watching you, KBG, while watching Lord of the Rings. The multitasker you are. Okay, they are going to Ephemerate. This is not the end of the world, but whatever. And then it's going to come back down and I'll Spellstutter spread it. Or will I? I've got a Svelun here. I don't have that many permanent cards here, so Lion Sash is not that big of a deal. I think I got to be a little bit more on the defense here, so we will... What can you Ephemerate? You Ephemerate this, like, big deal. And what, my Spellstutter Sprite is going to be more expensive? Maybe that doesn't matter. Now here's the sneaky thing, guys. This is extra sneak. Level 100 Sneck. I can make Svelun indestructible. Or I guess they don't need to. Look at the hand, then choose any card name. Okay, so they could look at my hand, then choose Mutavault. Or I guess at that point, that's when I'm supposed to activate the Mutavaults. No, you can't? Yeah, I can. I can, okay, so they're gonna name Mutavault. Okay, so now Svelun is not gonna be indestructible. Oh, good God. Okay, so we have to get this Blast Zone up to 3, and then pop it. And so we're gonna have to sacrifice some spell starter sprites to do that. And by spell starter sprites, I mean 1. Okay, that's fine. And just pass. Yeah, I could activate both Mutavaults by itself. Yeah, it didn't matter. But still, you want to play good, you know? How many permanents there are? 1. That's it. Our opponent's top decking good. They only have 3 lands in play, and they just keep playing something every turn. I can actually activate a Mutavault, block, and still tick up Blast Zone for 2. And then pop it next turn. Yeah, so only attacking with this. Maybe I'm just going to take the damage, keep our fairy on the board. Snuffleupafish, thanks for joining the coffee crew. I bet they have more 3-drops in hand and are like, I don't want to cast anything. Oh, they got Yorion. That's fair. Alright, so... play land and pass. Actually, now I think I can attack. Because now I can activate Mutavault, block Lion Sash, and then blow up these suckers. Also, I'm going to get like a 3... I'm going to get a weird thing soon. I've been giving you all the money on Twitch still. My schedule has changed so much. Will you be doing a meet and greet? When? Huh? I don't mind, actually, if you keep supporting me on Twitch. That's not a big deal. So you don't, if you want to, you can keep supporting on Twitch. I still get the money. And also, oh, for Vegas, I won't have any meet and greet, but I will definitely see you in Vegas. You go find me. Especially on Friday. I have nothing to do on Friday. Absolutely nothing. The schedule is so stupid. They arrange the constructed events the absolute worst way possible. Give me my weird thing. Weird thing! Yeah, I'm in the main event. So is this thing about to get super big? It might. There's a lot of stuff in that graveyard. Can I start attacking with this? One man off. Well, that's not resolving. Spell Stutter Sprite 2022. Yeah, they knew about it too. I think they knew about it. Another Spell Starter Sprite. Well, that's convenient. So what can I do? I can tick... I don't think I want to tick anything up. I think I'm just going to attack for 5. Tick the Blast Zone. Or I could attack with everything. This is a huge chunk of damage. What can they do to me? 1. Oh, they could kill me. That's what they can do. So I can attack maybe with just Mutavaults. Attack for 4. You know, let's just play safe. Whatever, I'm gonna play safe. Oh, do they have Path? Or are they just gonna eat a... What are they doing? Oh, March! I don't know if this is something I want to fight over. This will be 5 damage. They go to 7. I'd rather counter the next stupid thing that they have. But you know, I need actually to assert dominance here. Because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to counterattack. And I'm better off just by blocking the Lion Sash. This is not the Hexcatcher deck I think people are walking into the stream for. Okay, so if you pump this up, full pump, it's 4 damage. And I kill you, right? On the crackback, so I don't have to do anything. Can I kill you anyway? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Unless you have 1 removal spell. I'm gonna attempt to block. I'm just gonna play safe. Because I'm pretty sure I'm winning. And I'll pump up the blast zone by 1. So I can destroy this Lion Sash in the future. Alright, so they have March online. They've got a lot of stuff online. This, oh, the fact that I have a little bit more life is convenient. But then I don't actually have this online. Okay, I'm just gonna attack with all this stuff. Like, I think it's the game's in the bag. Okay. Sure. I guess this is what they want to ephemerate with. And if they tried to ephemerate, I would have dismembered it. What a strange game. This doesn't gain life, right? Just exile stuff. Yeah, well, all the stuff you want. Oh, Blast Zone would blow up my own stuff. Well, that's not good. Oh, then I screwed that up. Oh, shoot. Oh, no! Now I'm like in chump block mode. 6. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I guess we're going to activate Mutavault and chump block the stupid thing. Not where I want it to be at all. And I guess we're going to take the Blast Zone up to more. I guess I have to kill it like this. Oh, I have more life. Okay. Well, it didn't matter. Oh, cancel. What am I doing? I could take the hit. I actually could take the hit. I could let them pump this thing up for 8, and then I dismember it. Oh, I screwed that up, too. Whatever. Many mistakes were made. Blast it, then Mutavault? No, I don't want to lose all my creatures. There's a lot of creatures. What are they doing this for? This is pointless. Can they survive? Oh, I guess they can. No, it can't. Why isn't it surviving? 5. Wasn't it a 4/4? Or did they screw up? Or maybe they exile. Oh, maybe there wasn't enough stuff, enough permanents in the graveyard. Okay. Oh, I think they misclicked. Okay, I blundered a million times. But what I should have done is just let them attack, pump it up 4 times. It becomes an 8/8, and then we dismember, paying 4 life. But it becomes a 3/3, then I go to 1 and I win. Okay, I don't think... This is going to be a tough matchup. Ratchet Bomb might be okay. Or maybe it's not. It's not really Death and Taxes. It's just some sort of, like, Yorian Vile deck. I mean, I guess it's still Death and Taxes. Spreading Seas. Maybe, maybe not. Hurkyl's Recall actually looks useful. Force and Negation, actually really good. They've got a lot of stuff. Dismember is going to be really good. Chalice on 1 is terrible. Chalice is very bad. Okay, we're bringing 1 Hurkyl's Recall for random artifacts. They're Ether Vials. That might be it. Spreading Seas, what do you do? Nothing. Unless they have... I don't think it's any good. If they had Ephemerate, they'd have put it on their Solitude. Well, unless they top-decked it. They might have top-decked it. Okay, his hand looks okay. Hexcatcher no love for Hexcatcher control. I play some stupid dummy all-in 12 Lord aggro deck, 200 people. I play Hexcatcher control, 90 people. I'm telling you people, this deck is hot. You saw here first. This is a really terrible island. Oh, sorry, plains. Yes, you have a Stoneforge Mystic. And I'm gonna blow it up. Sword of Fire and Ice. 9 more. We have a nice hand. Go Brineborn Cutthroat into Svelune. And with Force Negation backup. Yeah, they had a Stoneforge Mystic. Giver of Runes. I'll allow that because we have a Blast Zone. I'll allow it because we have a Blast Zone. Are you planning on going to any in-person events coming up? Yeah, I'm going to that Vegas event. Ooh, the Hurkyl's Recall. Right, attack for 2. You want to exchange your Giver of Runes? No, you didn't. You didn't, did ya? Okay, we'll play Svelune. Hopefully it sticks. I can't protect from Solitude. I can protect versus March. Oh, Field of Ruin. I meant to say in the deck tech, I think Blast Zone is one of the best cards in Modern right now. Very underrated card. It's going to completely destroy them. Well, maybe not completely destroy, but it's not convenient. Something's getting cast here. The sword. Probably I should do something about this. Because it's perpetually going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, we'll do something. And it triggers my Brineborn. We'll play our Blast Zone on 1, and then we will attack. Okay, trigger. Hexcatcher is nice. Okay, so before blocks, might as well blow everything up. Get in for that 6, and pass. Hopefully this isn't Wrath of God or something. Oh, March. Sure. That would have been good to force a negate. I might as well play... Yeah, I might as well play Hexcatcher here. Attack for something. I don't really have a whole lot to do. I mean, I have really good options here. Choose one. Choose wisely. Blink something you don't have. Scry 2. That's always a sign of desperation. Adrian says 2-0. Feelings? A guy made top 8 with a similar deck this weekend in a 130-ish tournament in Spain. You mean this deck? Your latency, Jim? I mean, you could just refresh a lot. Again with this nonsense! I don't have that much stuff to sacrifice. Actually, should I let it resolve? I guess we should let it resolve. Okay, they have nothing in hand. Can I kill them? No. But I can force them to chump block. Hexcatcher strikes again. Look at this domination. The domination, people. That's domination. Alright, we won the match. So we're 3-0 so far, and really clean 3-0. This has been just, I mean, I guess the closest one that we could have lost was the burn matchup. This is the list we're playing. It's basically mono blue Flash, but with Hexcatcher, because it does have synergy with Svelune, Brineborn Cutthroat, and Mutavault. It's like, the thing that makes Hexcatcher work in this deck is I can play a lot of colorless cards for utility, like Blast Zone and Mutavault for threat density and, you know, just utility in general, without feeling like my mana's bad. Because Hexcatcher at least is a blue and 1 generic, instead of, like, a regular Merfolk deck is just all double blue cards, so it's way harder and way more punishing to be playing a lot of these colorless lands. Could have dismembered the guy, animated in 1 right. That would have been only 5 damage. How has Hall been feeling? Useless. I'm sure he'd be useful at some point. Oh, were they at 5? Maybe oh, then I missed that. Then yeah, then that was a better line. Keep. We're up against another Yorion deck. Probably this time it's going to be an Omnath. Can't dodge those Omnath decks for forever. I'm trying to get into Magic the Gathering Online. What is the payment structure like? There is no payment structure. There's a payment structure for mana traders. So it's like, I think it's $10 and you first off it's free, but for $10 you get to unlock for $10, that's when you unlock trading, and then you can use services like Mana Traders, rental services, or you can just buy the cards from Card Hoarder, Magic the Gathering Online, Traders. Cutthroat is okay. It's not really blown my mind or anything. What are you worth in this matchup, Spellstutter Sprite? What are you worth? Maybe nothing. Maybe something. What can my opponent cast for 1 mana? We're definitely countering this. I guess I'm going to keep the Brineborn. This is a random 2-power creature. Doesn't feel right, though. Oh, maybe we can stack these Brineborns together. Is it permanent unlock? Yeah, it's you permanently unlock it. You got it. The only thing that you pay on a monthly basis is Mana Traders. Everything else is permanent forever. Oh, that is interesting. Is it gonna just trade? Oh. Opponent's turn. Well, I don't want to bounce this. Okay, I guess it's just gonna resolve. Ah, that sucks. That's bad value. That's terrible. Play Svelune, so that if they need to play Fury on it, then they have to pay a card to do so. Can you join leagues for free? No. There is a tournament practice area, so you can play Infinite for free in the tournament practice area, and that's free, but leagues cost money. It's like $10 US a league. To furry? Oh. Whatevers. That blows chunks, but whatevers. This probably is not a good matchup, especially since I don't actually have Counterspell in this deck. Traverse. Do you even have 1, 2, 3? You just went to get a land? Alright, you got your land. Ice Fang is just so lethal. That's fine. Just attempt to play 2 Brineborns at end of turn. Assuming you get at least 3 wins in every league you play, technically you only have to pay for your first entry. Yes, technically. All right, Ren and Bitch is here. Ren and Bitch. Go get your land. Oh, they don't really have much to do. They might be waiting for like a good opportunity or something to ephemerate Solitude or something. Alright, Chalice on 1 survived. Yorian's coming back. It's gonna blink a lot of stuff. I guess everything should go at Ren, because if they Solitude just one of them, then Ren lives and kills off the other Brineborn Cutthroat. Or is it, yeah, the one that's a 2/1. Which is very unfortunate. What is this? No, this is just 4-color Omnath. They'll play Yorian. I'll be like, I don't know what to do versus this. Solitude for full retail. That's cute. So you're gonna play Yorion and eat up the Brineborn at the very least. Alright, well, Brineborn's dead, I guess. Prepare for your 4-1. Another 4-1. Oh, they're gonna get extra value. Not enough value in this deck, apparently. Yeah, play a land, blink both. Never get tired of the Modern Horizons 2 elementals, I know. Why didn't they play Yorion? Oh, maybe they're afraid of counterspell or something. You know, if only this could counter anything, like it was just a actual force spike, this would be fantastic. But because it's so damn situational... And why are they doing this now? Don't you want to hit my Hexcatcher? Isn't that worth more? I need lands just to attack with my Hall. I want to attack with my Hall! Okay, we're just so dead. Do you think you'll ever make an advice series on how strong players build decks around specific combos / interactions? Not worth it for me anymore. I used to think of I used to do stuff like that, but it's just too niche. It's just, honestly, there's not enough people who care. Why did they do this? Don't they have Yorion in hand? I swear that they put a Yorion in hand. Anyway, just let them all attack, I guess. I don't understand. Like, guys, I could block one of these with Mutavault, and then they draw... Well, I guess it's all winning for them anyway. Okay, so we have some good cards. Mystical Dispute is good. I think that's it. Damn. This is gonna be a rough one. Chalice is not good. Chalice is really not good. Maybe I should experiment with Spreading Seas. Nah. Ratchet Bomb. I guess I'll put in Spreading Seas? No. Maybe I'll put the Chalice back. I guess I'll put the Chalice back. Just Chalice on one is better than nothing. Jackson's like, I discovered the non-creatures part the hard way. And that's why I'm not as excited about this card as the rest of the Merfolk community, because we already have a lot of non-creature interaction. Like, what we need is more creature interaction. If that just said counter any spell unless they pay one, hallelujah. Then all of a sudden we can interact. Like, if our opponent's tapped out, like, casting Solitude for free could get countered. If you play Chalice on 0, they can flash their elementals for their alternate cost. Or no, it doesn't counter it. Chalice only looks at what the casting cost is on the creature. Good enough. Keep. Is this new fish strong? It's good. It'll be better if there's like better 1-drops for Merfolk. Like, it is a good card. It's a very good card. but it needs, like, it could use a few more pieces to make it, like, insane. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. Some reason to play, like, Chalice on 0, I guess. Although that'd be really niche. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? I sort of just want to counter this, the Spell Stutter Sprite, but if they play Ren, then we're really screwed. This is where I'm going to play a Hexcatcher. And here comes the clock. Chalice on 0 to establish dominance, yeah. Actually, I think the line I took is very good, because if I played Spell Stutter Sprite and then they just unholy heated it, then I didn't really get anywhere. Or maybe that's an okay exchange. I think this matchup would be very good if, instead of a Hexcatcher, I had just Counterspell. Because a hard counter, I think, is very good in this matchup. I don't have enough fairies on board to make Spell Stutter Sprite any good. So I think that is going to be an X-Nay on this thing. This is probably going to get Mystical Disputed. No. Okay, that's lucky. Ooh, Mutavault's very nice. Now I can Spell Stutter Sprite and counter like it's a fairy. Merfolk Metallic Rebuke. I don't want more counter spells. Like, it's, I don't care for more counter spells. Like, we have infinite counter spells. What we need is, like, a good interaction for creatures. I mean, I'll go for a 1 blue counter target spell if you control a Merfolk. That might be good. But the color pie. Well, shite. I did not see that coming. So we're still gonna kill a Ren, but not easily. Okay. There's no point in animating with the vault on the stack. We've got several goodies here. I don't actually know how to best do this. I guess attack them. This one will attack Ren. Sometimes I just, well, we have to kill this Ren, I guess. I sort of want to keep this Otawara in my hand, but probably it's still best to make our land drops, and we might be close to, like, how many fairies I have? 1, 2, yeah, I might need to counter it to fairy. Have you tried Lull Mage Mentor? Absolutely not. It's an unplayable card. So for this, I do nothing. 1, 2, 3 fairies. Not enough fairies. You're not a fairy. Alright. Ooh, that's not going to be pleasant. But I guess they're just going... What are they going to do? Oh, no, they can kill everything. Yeah, they're all dead. Again, like, his deck could use Counterspell. How far are we? We're very far. Force a will, but you lose the game unless you control 2 or more Merfolk. I don't even think we need more Force of Wills. What I really want are more Merfolk that, like, I don't know, better interact with, I guess, with the battlefield. This is really not bad. This is a good Merfolk. This is good. This is gonna change how Merfolk plays its deck. Okay, let's go on to our last game. I'm not gonna come back from this. This is impossible. Or well, I don't know. Maybe it's not impossible, but it's not good. Ugh, that is useful, I guess. No, I mean, you know, the main thing is Merfolk has great cards at 2 mana, great cards at 3 mana, great cards at 4 mana. We've got some great free spells like Subtlety. We have Force of Negation. We don't have anything good to do on turn 1. And Aether Vial is not exactly the greatest card on turn 1 anymore either. We don't have anything good to do on turn 1. It's as simple as that. We have the worst turn 1 plays of all time. I won the die roll. A 1 mana Merfolk, all elementals lose all abilities. Have you tried Slip Out the Back and Nyx in sideboard? No. There's no point in playing Nyx when you can just play a counter spell. Oh, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah, we can keep this. I have nothing to do on turn 1. Get rid of Spell Starter Sprite. Oh, okay, hold on. How does that undo? Undo. Undo. Cancel. What decks play Gigantha? Probably not. Well, it could be Death Shadow. In that case, Spell Starter Sprite still sucks. But if it's Tron, I'd rather have the Spell Starter Sprite. Yeah, Rishadan Port Merfolk, which makes your deck clunky too. Oh, it was Tron. Okay, then. This is gonna be bad. Oh, Mutavault makes this a little bit more bearable. I have so little to do with this. Actually, should I keep the Petty Theft? How can I Petty Theft? I guess an Ensnaring Bridge later. Alright. Convinced myself to keep the Petty Theft. Nyx is still a 1 mana nope to the elementals, but it's not very flexible. It's like, you know, I mean, if it was in someone's sideboard, I wouldn't blame them or anything. Chromatic Star, sure. Actually, I shouldn't have played Mutavault. I should still have played Hall of Storm Giants. This is so clunky. See, that could have been hit by the Spell Starter Sprite. That would have been gas. It's tough seeing Gigantha here. Sometimes it's Death Shadow. And sometimes it's Tron. They found an Expedition map. Which, I don't know, could mean anything. One mana, 2/1 Merfolk when it chooses a color as protection from that color. That'd be good. Isn't Rishon and Dockhand good as a 1-drop for Merfolk? Nope! No, it's... If you want to slow your opponent down, you're going to slow yourself down. And frankly, we're already a pretty clunky deck. I think it might be good versus the Omnath deck, maybe, but I don't even know. Alright, so they're guaranteed to go ham next turn. Yours is mine. I got Spreading Seizes, but... Actually, hold the fort! This actually does something, because now I can sack the Mutavault and maybe counter something. Interesting. Okay, so... But do I play it and get in that extra 3 damage? No. We are going to play extra Snack. That might be okay. Calculating. Do I need this Hall of Storm Giants? I'm gonna depend on them going all in with some big spell next turn. And I hope I activate the Mutavault and I counter it. Chaotic goodness. I've been addicted to your videos. Thank you for the tips. You're welcome. What if you didn't have to pay 1 mana to activate? Oh, then it'd be insane. Then it would have been absolutely insane. Karn liberated. What a pity. It's not really the one I wanted to see. So now I could sack a Hex Mage and a Mutavault. That seems like bad value. And I'm so far from winning. Maybe I should just win all... No, I don't want to sack 2 things. I'm just looking at this game. It's very, very far behind. I could bounce this thing, but then do nothing. Okay, I guess we're going to let it resolve. They're going to eat my Sveloon. They're going to flash in a Brazen Borrower. I guess keep the aggro up. Them having Karn is worse value for you, yeah. I might be able to win with the Storm Giant stuff. Yeah, that's right. You're going to go for that. Maybe we just curve out into Storm Giants. Because Ugin can't do crap about that. Sorry, yeah, Ugin the Planeswalker. Keep playing our lands. Karn needs to be slightly less liberated. How's the new Lord working out? It's okay. I've been building a green-blue Eldrazi deck. It's starting to be mono-green Eldrazi deck now. Just adding the Colonian Hydra. Oh god. Primeval Titan. Actually, Primeval Titan maybe is okay. So is Hexcatcher a bust? No, it's a good card. It's a good card, but it would be so much better because it's gonna be so much better if you have good 1-drops. which we have not so many good 1-drops. Didn't know until 2 weeks ago that your adventures were optional and you could just cast the creature. Oh yeah, you don't have to do both. I guess we're gonna spell starter sprite this. You better not Ugin me. You better not Ugin me. I swear to God. What is this? 5, 6, 7. So you can Karn at this moment. Spell starter sprite, baby. Oblivion Stone. Can you activate it though? If no, I got an Otawara with your name on it. Which in that case, I guess next turn you could nail me anyway. Oh God. Yeah, I guess you can crack your relic and get all the mana. What the F is going on? So I get one more shot with these, and then it's all over. And then these halls are going to be active, right? I could also save one of these things with the Ottawa. Like, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do squat. Why don't people main deck Field of Ruin? Sometimes you don't have the mana for it. I'm so used to playing around Spellstutter and Pauper, and I didn't even consider it here. No one, no one plays it here. What's this for 3 mana? You want to Boseiju this. Okay, I mean, it doesn't stop my Hall from doing anything. Just need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! Spellstutter was really great tech in Modern when Luris was legal, sure. Yeah, more deck thinning, thanks, opponent. Hopefully, I'm hoping Hall will just do the job. Umrakul, the promised end. Do you promise? Funny thing is, I don't think there's a whole lot of room for my opponent to, like, do anything. So I could Dismember, then Otawara the Emrakul, and then play a Hexcatcher, and then they'll do nothing. I guess the only thing is, yeah, I have to Otawara this thing. When you cast this spell, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After that turn, the player takes an additional turn. Okay. Gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. That's right. Okay. So I'll dismember the Emrakul to make sure that this is protection from spells. No. Flying, trample, protection from instants. Crap. Okay, so I do have to get rid of this dismember somehow. Well, I'm gonna definitely Otawara this thing back to hand, so I guess that's it. And I guess I dismember my Spellstutter sprite so that they can't dismember anything else. Alright, there's my line. Do what you want with my turn. There's not much you can do. can cast my Hex. Oh, sack all my Merfolk to my Dismember? That'd be crazy. Okay, so now there's just nothing to do. And also I'll attack for 10. Oh no, I still need a land for the Hall. Like, the Halls might not do anything. I think literally their line is do nothing. Just pass the turn and I take my turn back. Sack the Hexcatcher they grabbed, maybe. Oh, I guess if they have a spell, they can make me sack both my Hexcatchers to that spell. If they could cast one spell. Yeah, they're going to do nothing. And you're going to like it. And they could do this all over again. Ah, protection from instants, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Fortunately, most of this stuff flies. Alright, pass the turn again. Fortunately, Emrakul... Oh, does Emrakul fly? It should fly, right? So I guess I can block this stupid thing. When are they going to blow everything up with Oblivion Stone? Okay, we're going to do the song and dance again. It is a bit dangerous for me. Karn. With a lot of mana up. Sure. You can counter Emrakul by flashing both Hexcatchers and sacking them on the stack. No, you can't. That's the problem. This is non-creature spells. Wow, there's a lot of people who thought this could counter creatures. A lot of you guys thought this was... You could counter creatures with this. Destroy each non-land permanent without a fate counter on it. Which includes Karn now. Problem is, if I try to bounce the Oblivion Stone, they could crack it, losing the Karn. They lose the... Okay, look. They lose the Karn. They won't lose the Relic. They still have the Emrakul. And I lose, actually, the Brazen Borrower as well. But I don't have a choice. Okay, they let that resolve. Now, unfortunately for us, we're actually just a smidge of mana short. Okay, hold on. What's the most... What gives us the best chance of winning the game? It might be Hexcatcher, Hexcatcher. We have 7 damage on board. Maybe that's the best chance. You know what's funny? They didn't replay their stone. What do they have in store for us? Something tricky, I think. Dismember. That really sucks. 7. I could attack them down to 1. If they play Oblivion Stone, crack. We have Brazen Bar. If they play Emrakul, not good. Not you know, I'm gonna put them down to 1. Down to 1! I think that gives us the best chance. So if they eat up a creature, they could eat a creature, play Emrakul. Oh, it's tough. I don't know what to use this dismember on. Oh, okay, if they eat a creature, if they eat specifically like a Hexcatcher, I'll dismember it and then counter it. Well, I guess I dismember whatever they try to eat. Because anything else is lethal. Because I'm trying to figure out, because otherwise they'll dismember one of my creatures anyway. Okay, so this is weird, but I think the right line here is to dismember my Brazen Borrower, because if they play Emrakul here, they'll dismember my other one anyway. What a weird game. Never did I have to dismember so many of my creatures. I don't understand why they're holding on to this relic. Oh, they might think I have Snapcaster Mage in my deck. I guess. I don't know. It looks like I'm a blue control deck. Okay, here comes Emrakul. Yes, yes. So here's the thing. Like, they can't... I don't think they can do anything wrong with my board here. So what I'm going to do is play Brazen Borrower. Unless they can get another creature out. No, that does nothing. They need to sack... What's going on here? Yeah, I have to cast the Borrower. Well, I have to cast the Borrower before the end of my turn. And then they can attack with everything. Or they can attack with... What? It doesn't change anything. Because, like, attacking doesn't help. Well, I guess they attack with just the Borrower, Emrakul blocks, and I attack with the 2 Hexcatchers. Oh, if they have a Nature's Claim, yeah, they could make me sack all my Hexcatchers. Yeah, that would suck. So if they had an instant... Yeah, they needed to find an instant. They could still find an instant. They still have O-Stone? Yeah, they do, but they can't play O-Stone on my turn, which is the only time they have control over my turn. See, this is the thing. I dismembered my Brazen Borrower, because otherwise they'd have my Brazen Borrower now and just blow up one of the Hexcatchers. So the thing is, they could attack. I could attack with Brazen Borrower. They would make me attack with Brazen Borrower, blow up a Hexcatcher. Then I would get my turn again. You couldn't draw a creature just once. I drew many. Oh, non-creature? I drew Dismember. My opponent's like, can't you draw non-creature spells? And I'm, yeah, I drew Dismember and lands. I drew a lot of lands. This is modern. We're gonna win with the skin of my teeth. This still probably is a bad matchup. Actually, maybe it's not too terrible. Like, finally they're gonna crack their relic. Took long enough. If they have Dismember, I'm in deep crap. No, okay, they resigned. Excellent. That was tight magic, people. That was tight magic. Alright, what do we want? Probably Hurkyl's Recall. Probably Spreading Seas. Probably some counter magic, even though it's clunky as hell. Chalice on the draw, I think, is going to be very poor. I think Chalice on the play is going to be good. It can hit Expedition Map, well, I don't know if they're going to keep in Relic. It hits things. Dismember is terrible. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's good. Like, they should have some creatures like Walking Ballista. I might put that back in. Hold on. Brineborn is fine. Hurkyl's is good. Spellstutter is probably bad. Spreading Seas is good. Hexcatcher is fine. Mystical Dispute probably is too poor. Subtlety is great. Maybe Brazen Borrower on the draw is bad. Should I have Ratchet Bomb for Walking Ballista? Ballista looks like an impossible thing to beat with this deck. Oh, you like that one, Richard? You like that one? Yeah, I'm playing like the good old days. Or also, maybe I'm playing better because my brother's not here. This matchup can't be that bad if you live through 2 Karns and 2 Emrakul. And Oblivion Stones. They might have been able to play it better. Okay, I don't know about this, but like, I guess we'll go with it. It's a clunky counter spell. Looks like it's gonna be rough on the draw. For a deck whose namesake card relies on Merfolk, there's a lot of non-Merfolk. Yeah, I know. Hand doesn't have an island. We'll mulligan. Hand has an island. We'll keep. Guess get rid of Sveiloon. Already have one. I wonder if my brother is here in spirit. Maybe he's in chat. I don't know. Latency appears to be on your end. No, actually, how YouTube works is as you lag for a second, it will slow the whole thing down. If you want to refresh, like YouTube's a bit different from Twitch. But I think there's an option that you can always see it come perfectly live, like no matter what the lag is. Oh, I didn't know it was my turn. I just skipped my turn doing nothing. Okay, well, we're playing on hard mode now. How many weeks of playtesting do you think it'll take to find the best current Merfolk list? Infinite. Wow, their hand sucks too. What a bad start. Alright. Okay, we're gonna spot them a turn on the draw, and we're still gonna do it. Yeah, nice chat advantage here. Exactly, that's the chat. That's the chat advantage. Damn, I could be playing a Brianborn Cutthroat here. Maybe go force a negate something. Did they get a forest? No, they got a resist power plant. Sure. Not happy, but sure. Don't find tower. I don't know what the odds are, but don't do it. Okay, while they find... I gotta get some water. I'm waterless. I think I'll counter this thing, though. Oh, hold on. Well, I can't... Yeah, I'll counter this, because it looks like they're stumbled big time. Dump. Mystical Dispute. And we just gotta aggro them out. Gotta aggro them out. A fish with no water. We're in trouble, boys. Play another 1-drop into my spell starter sprite. Oh, they have a blast zone. They could take this up and kill a Sveiloon. Oh, booyah! Uh-oh. It lands the entire time. Subtlety. Well, I don't have to be worried. Too worried about a Planeswalker. Hopefully they play a Planeswalker. Interesting, they tapped it. They should have tapped the mine, right? Or maybe they expected that they were gonna find... Oh, maybe they expected to find, like, Tron mana off of this. Karn the Great Creator, absolutely not. That's a dangerous boy. Come on, land. Stall them another turn with this subtlety. So we can just tempo them out. Hit him for 4, hit him for 4 again. 3. Karn the Great, nope, yes. They put it on the bottom. Alright, so they didn't like it. Come on, land. Well, I guess I don't need the land. I could still hit with the exile the Brineborn if I had to. Whoa, we got the land! They're probably scared I didn't attack with the Mutavault. It means something. Worm Coil. So how much can we attack for now? Put on top? Okay. So we can expect that they're probably going to play Worm Coil again. But I have flyers. I guess I should keep up all my mana. Just an island. Not ideal. Okay, so they'll replay Worm Coil. We'll play 2 Brineborns, and then if we can find Otawara, that would win. Yeah, okay. Because then we could bounce the one thing that they block. Oh, that's perfect. This is not how I expected to beat Tron, but I will take it. Alright, we did it. Weirdo Merfolk control. Well, we got another 4-1 today. All in a day's work. I can't say like this. Well, I don't know. Did this deck work? Like, compared to like this deck. Like this deck is like an alteration to, where is it? Where's Zeagle's deck? I can't even see it here. No, it's not this. Oh, here it is. It's like, it's supposed to be this, but with Merfolk, like a little bit more Merfolk-like anyway. And I'm so interested in playing more of this deck. But the advantage to playing this version, oops, not this version, this version, is that I get to take advantage of Mutavault more. Honestly, this deck performed about as well as I imagined it would. Well, honestly, I think we should have got stomped by Tron. It did. Okay, I think it did have an advantage versus. I think it had an advantage versus Tron because we had just had more creatures to do things. I think too many counterspells and no clock is like not good compared to this one. Like I think this would struggle. I think it would struggle more versus Tron. I could be wrong. What else could I say about this deck? I think we beat that Death and Taxes deck harder because we had a lot more creatures. You 4-1'd losing only 2 piles, so I'd say yes. Yeah, and that pile deck probably feels bad. All right, thanks so much for watching me today.